Just released was the new dinosaur showcase for our stunning new Titanosaur, the Patagotitan. Now if I'm honest, there's not too much to talk about with this one, given the lack of new reveals, and we've already done our design analysis on the Patago in the first reveal, but there are a few cool things worth noticing, so let's check them out. First, I do just want to point out how beautiful this dinosaur is, but especially the pattern work. I think this scene in particular shows off just how naturalistic and well made the patterning is here. It is a far cry from the frontier splotches, TM, that some other dinosaurs have gotten. And it makes the dinosaur look so interesting despite all of the pattern essentially being different shades of brown. Nice little animation detail here with the warbling of the neck as the Patago cries out. It shows off that thin nasal crest and also the beak really nicely in this shot. Speaking of animations, this is really the big part of the video. It really does look like there's at least 2 juvenile to adult social animations playing out here. We've got one here with the adult lying down, the juvenile jumps up in place, the same one we saw in the reveal video. But if we dial back to the first clip, this is an entirely different animation, with the adult standing up, the child bounding in happily, and then this little nuzzling animation that plays. All that's the juvenile makes these heartbreakingly adorable little noises. I'm just going to play these.
This gentle giant boasts an incredibly long lifespan, making it a lasting presence in any park.
It's very sweet, but it's very cool to see some bonus animations like this instead of the same one playing out every single time. If I had to guess, I would suspect there's maybe a default sauropod social animation, and then also the Patagotitan specific animation, rather than every genus having at least 2 unique ones, but you never know for sure. We have, for example, already seen an entirely different juvenile to parent animation play out with the Brachiosaurus as well. As nice as it is that every dinosaur has this unique social animation, in a way I think I'd rather they just pull from a large library instead. That would make each dinosaur a little bit less unique, and I'd like to see some unique touches, but I think having multiple social animations would make them feel more like real animals. We see some custom nest detailing as well in this video with what I think is our first glimpse of a large nest. You can see there's a boundary, some logs, some light shrubbery. I suspect that the modular version that this was built on is basically maybe just the wood circle and the nesting mound, and then you can place whatever you like over the top. This one doesn't have a cave, it's sauropod appropriate, nice wide open. This unpatterned pale blue skin is absolutely horrendous, and I've got no idea why they chose to show this one off. My god. We know now, thanks to this footage and the voiceover, that Patagotitan will happily share an exhibit with other dinosaurs. We can see it here with Triceratops and Stegosaurus in this nice open environment. There's a very cute little side roll animation from the Stegosaurus on the right hand side, and I love seeing the juveniles bounding around throughout this video to keep up with the pace of their much larger parents, and that seems to apply to basically every dinosaur there is. This final shot really shows off the sexual dimorphism of the Patagotitan beautifully. The nasal crest and head spikes are definitely more prominent on the male on the left. The neck spines underneath aren't as different as I thought, but the male does in general look a little bit bulkier as well. It's subtle, as dinosaur dimorphism really should be, but it's all there. It's good stuff. That's about it for this one then. There's lots of beautiful foliage and stuff, but all stuff we've seen in previous videos. Either way, a fantastic look at the new Titanosaur. Let me know what you think about it down below in the comment section, and stick around later this week for much more Jurassic World Evolution 3 content. Frontier are over at Gamescom. There's going to be content tomorrow. There's going to be content on Thursday. Hopefully lots more gameplay and some new reveals for Evolution 3. We'll have to wait and find out. Thanks for joining me. Cheers much love as always. Bye bye.